Alrighty, so we have finished the Word unit and it's now to start moving into Excel. I know that Excel can be a little intimidating. However, it is a super powerful program and it can do so much. So let's get started. So first, I'm at office.com. I've logged into my account and I'm going to go ahead and create a spreadsheet for us to just explore the program and get to know it inside of my OneDrive. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my OneDrive with the cloud over here. And when I go to OneDrive, I'm going to navigate to my Computer Apps 1 folder and then into my instruction files. So I can make a spreadsheet that we can then have on the cloud so that it's saved and constantly updating. So I'm going to go into my Computer Apps 1 folder here. Inside of that folder, I'm then going to go into the instruction files that we created, and I'm going to create a new file called of an Excel workbook this time, not a Word document. And it's then going to open up at the top there, and I'm just going to go ahead and name it once it loads to be our introduction to Excel. Actually, we're going to name it Excel Notes because we'll come back to it time and time again as we keep adding to it. So instead of it saying book here, because Excel is a workbook rather than a document, Word makes documents, Excel makes workbooks, PowerPoint makes presentations, so they make different types of files. And so I'm going to go up here to where it says book, and I'm going to name it Sylvia's, Sylvia's Excel Notes. And I'm going to hit enter to go ahead and keep that. All right, so now that we've got this file and we've got it named, we're going to go ahead and open it up in the desktop app. What I want to show you real quick is, before we go into the desktop app, is to remember that you may have like a collapsed ribbon, a short ribbon. This arrow over here collapses and condenses your ribbons. So if I have a simplified ribbon, you can see that I have just like, I have to click it and it pops up with everything. I've got home, insert, we've got a new formulas tab, a new data tab, some things that are available to us. But you can see, like, even on the formulas tab, lots of different, like there's nothing on here. Like this is going to look totally different when we're in the full program. So remember, you can pin your ribbon up at the top so that it's always there. But it's got some basic features. However, if you don't understand all the formulas or you're wanting to use more features that are available to you, you definitely want to open this up in the desktop app. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open this up in the desktop app. It's going to ask if you want to open up Excel. You can hit this check mark if you want to stop getting this dialog box, and we're going to go ahead and open it up in Excel. And then Excel should load on your computer. And what I want to do is kind of showcase you around what Excel looks like how is it so different and what is it used for? So my first question to you, and I want you to think about it, we've probably talked about it, is why would I use Excel? Like, what is the purpose of it? Because it's kind of like a table, right? You've got these columns up at the top and you can see they're labeled by these letters, and I can actually physically click up where the letter is to select the whole column. And then I've got these rows on the left over here represented by numbers, and I can click on the numbers to select the whole row as well. I can then select each individual cell inside of this table, which actually this isn't a table, this is a spreadsheet. It looks a lot like a table, but it's actually called a spreadsheet or a worksheet. And I can select different cells. I can also click and drag to select multiple cells. And you can see that everything that's in the green area is selected. And even though my first cell is white and the rest are gray, they're still all within that green border, meaning they're my active cells that I'm working with. So the question is, why would you use it, right? Why would you use Excel instead of just creating a table in Word? Well, what Excel allows you to do is so amazing. It's essentially a really, 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 really amazing calculator. Way better than the calculator you have ever bought. Way better than one you can find online. It's so vast. And then it can push you even further to make graphs and tables and explore data and analyze it. And what I like to really showcase while we're in Excel is how it can affect you in your personal life, like with saving money and budgeting and all those kinds of things, because Excel can do a lot of different stuff. And I utilize it a lot in my business life as well, especially since everything's run by data. If you think about it, like when you make an account on any website, that's data, right? If I go shopping on Amazon, Every order, everything I look at, everything I do is data. We watched The Social Dilemma. All of our lives are run by them tracking our data, right? And so not just these companies that are tracking us, but everything's data. When you take your car in to get maintenance on it, it's data. Like, you have so much you need to be able to keep track of, and Excel can help you do that. So I'm excited to get started in it because it really is a powerful program. And just remember, it's a calculator. So if you're ever opening another calculator, you're wasting your time. This is a calculator, and it's an amazing one.